What's going on? It's your man DJ Big Mike.
It's your boy R.O.
And this is Beyond the Tracks podcast, your podcaster's favorite podcast. Gentlemen, as TJ the Mayor would say, man.
What's poppin'?
Man.
Brand new whip just happened.
You know?
That was good, bro.
Yeah, you're gonna drop the quick 4 bars like T. I love it. I love it. Man, today we got a gentleman in the house that I can literally say I've known him since the day he was born.
You can literally say that.
I can literally say that.
Absolutely.
So we have history. And this is a young man who, he's an entrepreneur. He's a businessman, an author. He'll say co-author, but I feel like it's like in hip hop. If you write a line, you wrote a line, and you get your money.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So yes. Please allow me to introduce to you AJ Lavender. What's going on, family?
Give him the horns.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Got to give him the horns.
I appreciate it.
Man, welcome.
My boy TJ said, hey, yo.
That's right.
Hey, yo. What's happening, man? Thanks
it.
for having me on. And first, I want to say happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
That is today.
It's a recognized
Yeah.
holiday now, so represent the king for sure, especially the things that we're able to do nowadays, right? It's all started because of him. So
That's what's good. Let's hit some sponsors real quick, and then we can get into it. As always, we have 8 Mile Vodka. We have the Tomey Brothers, the Berkeley Brothers, and of course, my man's Mikey Shoe. We got Jason Cole from JC Quality Construction. You can hit him up at 734-652-9715. Mention Beyond the Tracks podcast, and you get what, Ron?
15% off.
All materials. Let's go. Sponsors is out of the way. We appreciate you guys very much. AJ, man, let's just jump into it. Tell the people about yourself.
About myself, well, fellas, start off with first, the guy sitting around with today, family. So, we're all connected. We're family, cousins. And if you guys didn't know, I know R.O. I know him since I was a kid too as well. And it was funny enough. I always thought R.O. was actually a cousin of mine. I didn't find out.
Yeah.
Right. I didn't find out he wasn't family until I think I was like 12, 13. I was like, oh, wait, never mind.
Yeah, he family, though. We adopted him.
Exactly.
For sure.
By myself, AJ Lavender Jr. I got my namesake from my dad. Big ups to Aaron Lavender. Hopefully he'll be on the podcast here soon too as well.
Facts.
Born in Strathroy, Ontario, Canada. That's probably something that you guys didn't know. A lot of people think I'm from Monroe. I am ground roots from Monroe, but I was born in Canada. I am Canadian born, but I still have my American roots down here too.
You was born in Canada, but we brought your ass back to Michigan real quick.
Yeah, I think I moved to Monroe when I was 1 year old. 1 year old around there, I believe.
Yeah.
And then I was here for 13 years and then moved back to Canada. And then I said, I got to get back to my Monroe roots. So I moved back at the age of 27. So I'm back now, baby.
Back? Guess who's Bazak? That's what's up. So,
quick sidebar.
Mm-hmm.
Just to lighten the mood. So if you're a white person and you were born in Africa, right?
Yeah.
But you come over to America and you get married. Right. To get citizenship here, what are you considered? What do you call that? How do you label that? Are you're African American.
Yeah, that's facts.
just a little sidebar. Just a break.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
African American, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Huh. But are you African American?
Man, I don't know. Yeah, I know. Right? When it comes down to
hold on. As you would say, we gonna peel a layer back. You're gonna peel a layer back. So as I mentioned before, AJ is an entrepreneur, and I want to get into the author portion of it real quick. I know you co-authored a book. I believe it was called "Take Your Balls Back."
So that was the second one.
Right.
So the second one's "Get Your Balls Back." The first one's called "Awaken the Spark Within You." The 7 disciplines of unleashing the inner, within your inner self. And actually, where that came from is going to my entrepreneurial phase too as well. So I partnered with my cousin Mondo on his life insurance business. It's called Spartan Financial. So he has that, you know, that culture of the 300 and the Spartan mentality. And when he was really thinking about getting to where it's a presence where people that come into the agency, they can really vibe with the culture and kind of get deep rooted, I was like, well, you need to kind of make yourself as kind of like the front man, right? You have to get your sense of self, a sense of authority. So, you know, just taking courses and stuff like that, I found out about book publishing and the steps to, you know, become a published author. And so I was telling him about it. I'm like, well, this might be the perfect way to be able to have that sense of authority. And he was like, well, I don't know anything about writing a book, so let's collaborate together. And so then we was kind of just going over and it was like, well, let's make it about Spartans. You know what I mean? What was the Spartans about? So he was like, well, I know the whole history about Spartan because he's a Michigan State Spartan.
Unfortunately.
I know,
yeah,
right?
unfortunately. I still love him, but.
So then after that we was just chopping it up. You know, it took us some good planning, breaking down kind of like the relationship between the Spartan culture and Sparta, and how that affects us as humans nowadays, and how we can tap into what they've been taught and everything like that, and make sure it's correlated to each person that come in, and then unleash that inner Spartan because we all have it. You know what I mean? So that's where it all started. And then we came up with the second book. So the first book was more about kind of like the theory and unleashing the inner Spartan, and then after. The second book is about actually the application process of, you know, as we say, get your balls back, but it's just about taking ownership into your own life and actually making sure you get the footsteps going forward. So
yeah, I got both. I got both of mine on Audible. So
and it's on Audible too. Yeah, so you get it from Amazon.
I've listened to them a couple times. Plug it up. Yeah, that's what's up. So for people that don't know what Spartan Financial is, kind of break that down a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. So Spartan Financial, we're a whole life insurance agency, but we're more focused on final expenses. So for anybody that doesn't know what that is, it's about basically taking care of your final needs. So at the time of burial, when you need things such as your funeral costs being paid, your opening of the grave, those little mundane things that you really don't realize that you need to get taken care of until that day happens, right?
Correct.
We see a lot of people, you know, someone passed away in their family that's really close to them, and all of a sudden now they have to come out with $7, $8, $10, $15,000 for their burial, and they don't have it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So they have to do things like GoFundMe, you know, asking people doing, you know, cookouts, fundraisers, whatever it may be. So in our field, we make sure that we get this covered before that happens, and that's where. And then Mondo created that back in 2016. Our underwriters, Lincoln Heritage, the biggest final expense carrier in the nation. And he created a franchise agency of it, became really successful, changed regions, and then that's when I came on to help him be his director of marketing, and been flying ever since.
Nope.
Story. One more quick sidebar.
I'm listening.
Mondo also co-produced my first album.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
Yeah,
Yes, he
He
did.
did.
Yeah.
But what was that?
Shout out
Was
Mondo.
that SD&D? Or?
No, that was They Ain't Ready. It was
They Ain't Ready.
Yeah.
Yep. The EP. Man,
Yeah.
it seems
Full circle.
we talk about it all the time, but it's like
Yeah.
you don't realize how long ago that's been until I look at AJ.
Yeah.
Because you know what I'm saying? Because I realized, like, I remember going to the house and AJ running around acting crazy.
Right. Yeah.
No, he was a very nice young man. No, he was running around acting damn crazy when we was trying to get things done, but it's all right. He was trying to be in the middle of everything, which is great.
That's
yeah.
how I was getting my entrepreneurial roots from. I was
So-
getting from you guys.
Yeah.
You know, I was learning
Yeah,
the game at a young age.
That's for sure. That's for sure. Yeah. So, man, I can't. I'm bugging like right now because I'm thinking about you literally running around the house.
Because that would
And now I-
2000s?
Yeah.
Early 2000s?
Late 99,
99.
2000, 2001.
Yeah.
And I was born in 94, so I was, you know, 6 years
Yeah.
old, 6, 7 years old.
Yeah. That's wild. Yeah. So, I know you talked about whole life insurance and things like that. I've been seeing a lot of things on, TikTok and different stuff and little videos and clips of how people talk about taking loans, getting an insurance policy, and taking loans from that to pay for businesses or what have you. Is that something you guys do as well, or you're more just the final end of life kind of thing?
Yeah, exactly. So that's just the end of life. I'm not really that versed. I know exactly what velocity banking and everything like that. And just from YouTube University, Google rabbit hole going into it.
Right.
It's an interesting concept because you're just basically borrowing from your policy, and because it's a loan, it goes tax free. and that's how you're able to use it. And then if you don't, because you still have to pay it back, right? You still have to pay with interest. But from what I've learned, again, I'm not a financial advisor or anything like that, so just let on here so have to hit that disclaimer. But the cool part about it is if you're able to take the risk on the business with that policy, and let's just say you're still paying it back, but then you pass away, that insurance policy, you don't have to pay that back. All it does is come out of your face of it, right? So let's say, you have a face value of 500 grand, you use it for your business entrepreneurial, and then let's say you pass away or anything like that, your family doesn't get the insurance policy, right? Because basically that's what it'll cover, right? So it's a really great idea, though.
It's touchy.
Yeah.
If you don't know, if you don't know exactly what you're doing.
Set up. Yeah, exactly.
I remember I took on one of my policies, I took a $500 loan out to put down on a car. I'm paying back little bit by little bit, and then it's like now all of a sudden I owe them $5,000 some odd dollars because of interest and this and that, and I'm like, I'm in the wrong business. The hell, like. Maybe I need to talk to AJ. I need to sell some insurance.
Come on through, man. Come on. Hey, like I said, we're able to. So with our agency, we're able to operate in 5 different states right now. So if you're in Indiana, Pennsylvania, Florida, Delaware, and Virginia, come on through.
All right.
Come on through.
What about Michigan?
Michigan, no. So
you planning on hitting that?
We wanted to, but just the way the company is, what they deliver their regions. This is not one of our regions. So.
Okay.
Maybe hopefully down in the future, knock on wood, we're able to get it. But as of right now,
I'll talk to some people for you.
Talk to some people, pull some strings. That's my man.
I would say your dad is Councilman Lavender.
Hey, soon,
not yet, but soon. Yeah, we have to talk to the councilman.
Yeah, we got to talk to the Councilman Lavender. That's what I'm talking about.
See what's going on. So, we get all the financial stuff out of the way. Rome, you want to touch on anything financial wise? Because you always talking financial stuff.
I'm more yeah, right.
Where them dollars at? Where them dollars at?
No, I was more interested in as far as the book you guys wrote, or the book you co-wrote, and the ideology behind it. And I know you're saying you was kind of using the Spartan tactics, and like give me an example of like one of the things you guys teach, and how the Spartans did it and whatnot.
Right. One of the ones that really got to me was basically depending on your fellow man, and I think that to me is one of the biggest things that I took out of it all. In this life we can't do everything alone. You know what I mean? We have to always have someone that's dependable to come to. We know with things like mental illness and everything like that, right? Cuddling by yourself, anything like that is not gonna do any positivity. So that's one of the biggest things that the Spartans did, was that they had each other's back literally to the death. You know what I mean? As if you know anything, if you watch the movie 300, you know what I mean? They had a group of 300 men going against 5,000, an army of 5,000, right? Stood their ground, and it was like if one person of that whole 300 let up, the whole crowd was dead.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So to show that they're standing their ground for each other, and they had to be literally in parallels with each other. And I think we do that in life. You know what I mean? Whether it be you guys on the podcast, whether it be me and Mondo, whether it be me and my best friends. I think that companionship, not just with your spouse, but with your fellow men, is absolutely pivotal. Absolutely pivotal.
Facts. Yeah.
Now I know, this is a little off topic, but I know growing up you were privy to a bunch of Madden tournaments.
Yes.
a bunch of
them. A bunch of people getting kicked out.
Exactly. Cussed out, kicked out. But sometimes I see online, and I knew when you were in Canada, you had your own group of friends, and you guys would have FIFA tournaments.
Yes.
How'd that go about?
So, being Portuguese, and especially in Canada, soccer in the States, football as a European descent, is one of the biggest sports in the world, of course, and we just all have that dying hunger for the sport of football. It's a different, and you don't understand until you're around someone that really enjoys it, around a culture of people that enjoy it. It's just a different level. So when we got together, of course, they grew up playing football, FIFA, and everything like that. They really never played 2K or Madden or anything. So then we got together and we was like, hey man, let's put some bread on the table. Let's put $20 into the bin, and then have a tournament. And whoever walks away to the tournament gets the cash prize. So we started doing that on Sundays, every other week.
Yeah, that's that senior coming out in you.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then, knowing me, I was like, hey, if there's money on the table, I got to practice though. If you saw me, I'm playing FIFA day in and day out. Like, I can't wait for Sunday. He's about to hit the sticks. So,
Oh, man.
And then from there, we again, come from my dad's routes. I had to create a game out of it.
Right.
So I created our own little fantasy league where, we put all the players in the pot. We went to our local bar and grill kind of.
And that's what I saw. Yeah, some of the pictures you posted.
Yeah, and then we'd have like a full-on fantasy draft. Like, who are you gonna pick on your squad? And then
I love
we
it.
put them in the game, our own teams. We had a Facebook group where we did like transfers and trades, and we'd be acting like we're reporters, like breaking news.
Right.
We act like insiders, like there's news that this player might be visiting, so and so country.
Okay.
And then you drop the news, and everybody's like, what? So it was
love
we did 6 seasons of that, so 6 years of FIFA doing that.
Damn.
Wild.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I know you did. You had a podcast. You still doing that?
Yeah. So I had 2 podcasts. I had one with my former company, Cashflow Tribe, with real estate, and then I had the one with the sports, Big Skin Panel. Unfortunately, we had disbanded for that. A lot of the guys just went some different ways. Cody, he got a full-time job working crazy hours, and then Joel, big shout out to my man Joe. He's just got engaged and having a baby, so just a lot of guys. Yeah, just life happens, So
You got to bring that back, man.
yeah,
That's where I got a lot of my football knowledge from.
Yeah.
I would watch that and then I'd be like, what is he talking about? Then of course I'd Google it and I'd YouTube it, and so yeah, I'm getting back into the football arena. I have been the last couple years. So
I said, you guys watching the games last night? It was wild.
man,
Wild.
I did not. What was I doing last night? Oh, I was making product.
Oh.
I was whipping that white.
YouTube the messed up football watching for me, because now I can get it so condensed. After
Right.
the game is over, I just watch the highlights.
15 minutes, you get everything.
Yeah.
Hey, seriously though.
But yeah, last night was some good games.
Yeah, speaking of making product, let me go ahead and, if you're listening to this today or watching this today, because this will drop on Friday midnight. So if you're watching this, make sure to come up to the BTT studios. We're going to do our first Sip and Shop pop-up. That's with Six Blessings Cafe and Boutique, along with my wife's company, Nina's Candles and Gifts. That is January 20th from, what time did we say? I believe we said we're going to do 11 to 3 on Friday. And then the 21st, that Saturday, we're going to do 5 to 9 from, I believe it's, no, I'm sorry. Friday is going to be 5 to 9. Did I say that?
No.
Okay. The 20th is going to be 5 to 9. The 21st is going to be 11 to 3. So come on up to BTT Studios. If you don't know where it's at, it is 105 East Front Street, Suite 205. Get your shopping on.
And you're sipping.
And you're sipping. And you're sipping.
8 Mile Vodka, big shout.
Maybe. We might have some. We might have some on hand. I think I got some back in the closet somewhere. We always talk about music. We can't get away from it.
Nope.
We say that we're not going to talk about music today. We say
talk about it.
we're going. We talk about
We
it.
gotta talk about
So I have to ask you, AJ, what are you listening to right now?
Man, I'm actually listening right now to chill R&B right now and throwback, 90s, early 2000s with a little bit of new school. Like right now,
Okay.
my main song right now is that new Bryson Tiller with P. Diddy.
Yeah, that's fire.
Jam,
That's fire.
man.
And the remix is super fire.
I haven't heard the remixes yet.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm about to get on.
You got to get up on
I
that.
gotta get on
Yeah, you got to get up on that.
Yeah, and then that, and then I began to some Afro pop. There's a song, I can't pronounce his name. It's like Acladonis. He has
Okay.
a song out right now with the Don. Oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank right with Rick Ross
Okay.
called 5 Star Gold.
Yeah, that seems to be a new genre that's like popping up and it's just fire. Is that Afro pop and Afro funk, all the different more. I always say tribal. People say, no, it's not really tribal. I'm like, yeah, it's kind of tribal.
Yeah, it has like the tribal beats to it, and it also almost has like a dance hall type vibe to it too as well.
Yeah.
It's a nice sound, man.
Yeah.
It's a real, and it's still like laid back. It's not where it's like too thumpy on the bass lines. It's a nice listen to. It's kind of like that Essence. Just like it.
Yeah.
Just like it.
Ron, what you still listen to drill music and shit?
I'm like, but I ain't really been up on a lot of new music lately.
Nah.
No.
I mean, just from the old head, Nas just dropped not too long ago.
Right. Well, Nas just dropped like 25 albums in 2 weeks or something like that. Something ridiculous. But yeah, that's wild. I've been listening to Top Country.
Who?
Top Country.
Oh, it's like top 40?
Top Country. Top Country hot hits.
Top 40.
I'm just
Top 40 billboards in country.
bro, listen, I walk into the house and Dana is like, Alexa, play Top Country.
Diverse.
I do
That
got
catalog extends.
I do got some look, I do got some joints
I know.
popping off though. You know what I'm saying? I do.
No, you do.
I'm thinking about writing one. I think I
Okay.
could. Yeah, I think I could. Do a little Nelly, Luke Bryan kind of vibe.
I'll say I'm with you on that. My mom too. Her catalog is all country. So
Yeah.
So when it came to Luke Bryan, the Florida Georgia Line, she's on.
She's on it. She's on it. Yeah, I think we talked about this once before. I just feel like all this new music is basically samples of samples of samples. So they took some 70s joints, they sampled them into the 80s. They took those same samples of the 80s into the 90s.
Yeah.
You feel me? Now it's the early 2000s was a little bit different vibe. Now we're back to sampling 80s stuff.
Well,
So
that makes me feel old too, because like I saw TikToks. It was like Gen Zs when they hear this music, it's like the newest TikTok trend song, right? And it was like Gen Xers, and it was like millennials, and they literally go like from what is sampled to today to what's sampled to in my time to the sample to, and it's just like man. And then of course they were like, oh, this is my song here, and then the person was like, oh no, this is whatever song. And it's like, oh no, that's the old song. Man, I remember I was like using my MP3 player going to Winkin', just like.
oh, that's funny, but that's true. It is true. What's up, Ron? What you got going on?
Not much, bro. Same old, bro. I'm very uninteresting.
You're very uninteresting.
Oh, I forgot to say that too. And, some more music I've been listening to too is the Problem Child. And I don't know if you ever heard.
You know what? I did. I was digging up old stuff in the basement, and I found some stuff. It was trash.
Yeah. I think you sent me some
Nah.
or something.
Bro, I found old Never Say Never flyers, old Totally Focused flyers, like events that we did. It was just wild. Like to go through JLR.
Oh, JLR.
I found a JLR CD.
I wonder if he's still around or
Right.
Bro, I've tried to find
I totally
him.
forgot about him.
Yeah, I've tried to find him so many times. He was going. What was he going by? White.
And those one guys too, White Fang.
White Fang.
And those one guys, what's those dark skin that had dreads? They were called it was a group. It was a group. We met them in Canada.
The dudes from
They might have been from the city.
they were from
They were from
where was Paul living at that time?
Port Huron.
Port Huron. No, it wasn't Paul either. It was
They
Scott.
wasn't from Port
Scott.
Huron. I think they might have
Wasn't
been.
DJ Quick from or DJ Speed from Port Huron? One of
Yeah.
DJ Speed,
Speed.
that's who it
Speed
was.
from-
That's who we met. We met them through
No, these two. You messed with them too.
Yes.
You did work. You worked with them.
the. Oh my God, we'll have to come
Not
back
the
to
beat
that.
nuts, but it's something like that. It's
Oh my goodness.
and it was nice.
I just.
You probably don't remember that.
I don't remember that.
Man, let me think, because I just talked to that dude. He called me up.
Starts with an R.
He called me up. Damn, we're gonna have to get back to that.
Get back to that.
Shout
Yeah, yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah, because he just hit me up like literally about a year ago.
Right.
He was going through his phone and he was like, who is this? He was like, is this DJ the lyricist? That's who.
lyricist,
Yeah, that's exactly
Oh,
who it was.
Lyricist.
And he hit me up and was like, is this DJ Big Mike? And I was like, it is. And he's like, yeah, you probably don't remember me. And like he just started going through telling me all this stuff. And I'm like, I have no clue who this dude is. And he was like, from the lyricist, man.
Right.
And I'm like,
The lyricist.
oh, he was like, yeah, remember Canada? You had the red suit on? And I'm like, damn, everybody remember that damn red suit.
Hey, you look flying though, I gotta admit.
The red suit and the gators.
Came out with it.
Yeah. I was
Early, what was that? Early 2000.
that was real early 2000.
That was the first ever party, 2000.
Yeah, in Canada.
Yeah.
That's what Willie Jones started calling me Suge Mike. After that, he's called me Suge Mike ever since.
Well, it's funny because I haven't seen that video. Well, of course, just as a kid or whatever. Then when we did the Jokes and Jam, the first one, we found all of the old records, and just doing my little marketing gig, just putting that video together. It was like, man, that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you. But I was mad at you.
Almost, man. When I'm looking at only person who look the same.
Nice.
Be nice.
Yeah.
Ron Hoskins look exactly the same. I'm like, this dude is Benjamin Button. This dude ain't aged a bit.
You ain't bullshit. He get a little bit more mustache here and there. That's about it.
Maybe, right. Still looks the same.
AJ, what's going on with Never and Jokes and Jams? You have another event coming up?
Yeah, so we're in the planning phases of it. Just for our next one, it is going to be a comedy show that we're doing. As you guys know, we did the comedy show first, then we did the music fest, and then we're going to hop back into the comedy show, and then we're just trying to figure out exactly the venue. We have different venues in mind and different people reaching us out about using their venue for it, and then of course just finding the proper acts for it, and diversifying it up a little bit to get a little bit more of a different feel. But we're super excited for it.
Yeah.
Every time it seems like it's getting bigger and bigger, so being able to put on for Monroe, a lot of people say there's nothing to do with Monroe. I disagree with that. It's everything that you guys are doing, even things like the Funny Fridays at Tino's and things that we're doing and everything is just, it's incredible to see.
Yeah, it's wild. It's a lot of stuff going on, coming up, all that. So I'm excited. I'm gonna give you my schedule because I've missed the first two. So I'm gonna give you my schedule, and I'm gonna need you to hit that my weekend off. Cause see now I'm working a real job where I got to work weekends.
Okay.
So I've been telling people here, man. I'm get my schedule together because I should, but be working so many. I think I work every third weekend or something like that.
Well, we got you.
So I need to get put on people's schedule so that I can get some things in.
100%.
Cool. Let me see what else we got going on. We should ask AJ his thoughts about Tory Lanez because that was a hot topic. Look, I'm like, we got hits on that. I'm like, damn. No.
I don't know really what to think of it though. Like, did he do it? Did he actually do it, or was it just hoopla for the drama to get your name out there for publicity wise? Because they said bad publicity isn't always the worst thing, right? So all we know is that.
I think he did it. I think he did it.
We still, everybody
listen, I don't care if he did it or not, but I think he did it. Matter of fact, I know I don't really know he did. He might have. He did.
Hunch.
He did.
Good hunch. When you have that gut feeling.
Right. What about your boy?
I was convinced he didn't do it. I
was convinced too. But then you start seeing some things that's like.
Yeah.
Maybe he did.
It's a strong possibility. It's a strong possibility. So what y'all think about you know what's going on with Kanye?
As far as I heard they think he got married, or
he disappeared.
He did get married.
Yeah, they say he got married. Yeah. They said it's not 100%. It's not
a legal wedding.
Right. It's not finalized. But yeah. I'm like, I don't even know who this woman is.
Well, I seen a picture of her, and it looks awfully familiar.
Man.
Well, he got a type.
Yeah, but she switched it up now though. But yeah,
you know what I mean.
First picture I seen, he looked just like his ex-wife. She looked just like his ex-wife. But now he got her hair chopped off. He's blind now. So yeah.
Really?
She switched it up.
Oh, okay. So when I seen it was the brunette, long brunette, and I was like, something looks awfully familiar here.
Hey. Knock yourself out.
Hey.
I know. Good. Go on.
Yeah, he's out of damn control. Let me see. I don't know, man. Give me something, AJ. I'm tired. I'm ready to go take a nap.
Around that time.
It's been a long day. So what's your reaction to your boy Elon Musk stepping down?
I ain't heard nothing about it. Break it down for me.
Oh, he put a survey up on Twitter and asked the Twitter people on Twitter, said, should I step down? Asked, basically the head of Twitter. And they said, 59. I think it was like 59% of the people polled. Don't quote these numbers because
right.
I'm spitballing.
What would be his reason for stepping down?
Because Twitter first didn't want him. They saying he's not doing a good job being Twitter or leading Twitter. I'm not on Twitter, so
I'm saying I'm not on Twitter either. You on Twitter, AJ?
Oh, see, this is the funniest
he
thing.
on Twitter. And then I'm not even really on Twitter, but every time I get a notification, Twitter. And I look, it be AJ posting.
What,
something.
really?
AJ posting, whether it be about sports or something.
Oh, my bad, man, because
No,
I was blowing
okay.
sports up. It's funny. Twitter is like, honestly, if you look at it, it's my favorite social media app out of all the social media platforms that's out there.
Really?
Yep.
So what did Elon do that people don't like?
I just think that his it's more his freedom of liberal, just Wild Wild West
Right.
type of deal. You know,
Right.
endorsing people to come back when they was banned beforehand. You know, some
Exactly.
people that the majority of the public eye doesn't want to be on the platform.
Right.
To me, I honestly believe that he should step down, but not in the purpose that everybody else wants him to, like all the Twitter users. To me, I just think running multiple billion-dollar companies,
Right.
you just
Might be
can't
a
do
lot.
as just a single person. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because even like the former owner, Jack Dorsey, you know, he did a great job running Twitter, but he also ran Square. You know what I
Right.
mean? Two of the
Mhm.
biggest platforms out there. And then he has struggled to even do it. So for Elon to do Tesla, SpaceX, you know,
Everything else he does.
everything that, and then everything else that he does is not a quote unquote
So-
billion-dollar company.
I got to see if I'm still on Twitter.
He's building those affordable homes too, the little box houses.
Yep, the
Prefab.
warehouse houses,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he's doing the 3D printing ones too.
Yeah, and the 3D printing ones. Yeah.
You know, and then he's also into artificial intelligence, building that out, of course, with his Tesla software. Like, the guy is a super genius.
Exactly.
Like, if you ever saw an Android in real person, I mean, it might be Elon. Like,
Right.
Facts.
What was that movie with Will Smith? I Am Robot.
iRobot, yeah, that's him. Man, look, fellas, I am still on Twitter. They did tell me to upgrade my shit though.
You're on version 1.0 that came out in
Right.
2006.
But it is at TFMGMT.
I think I might follow.
Yeah. I'm going to get my Twitter fingers back together. I think, you know what? I think the only reason why I had ever got Twitter in the first place, if I remember correctly, is I believe I was managing Lucas, I believe at the time.
Oh, Lucas Nito.
That's
So,
around the time, too.
yeah, Lucas Nito.
Yeah, that was around that time too.
So-
When Twitter came out, I think when I was a sophomore, so 2010, around there. So,
Yeah, I probably jumped off about 2012.
2 years in the game and out.
I know, sometimes I'll see Twitter posts from people and I think, damn, I should probably get on Twitter, and then I never do. So,
See, my biggest thing with Twitter is just that, I'm such a sports head. And just to have literally breaking news to be the first thing to see, it's like being on ESPN and seeing that bottom ticker.
Right.
You know what I mean? The breaking news. You just get that that sense of endorphins, man, just going like this and seeing what's new. It's addicting. It's truly addicting.
yeah, I might have to leave it alone. I think maybe, am I too old for Twitter? Is that what it is?
Bro, I'm too old for TikTok.
Bro, you getting stop playing.
bro, I'm too
You
old
getting
for
ready.
TikTok.
I seen your ass dancing on the fire escape, bro. Stop playing. What was you doing that for? Come on now. Drop.
No, TikTok, man. I was one of those people too that I was seeing it when it first came out with I think it was Musically, I think it was called beforehand, and my cousin was doing it, doing the dance. I'm like, oh man, it's whatever. Then they transitioned to be exactly like what Vine was.
Right.
Yeah, that's all it is.
And then it was,
Exactly.
and I held strong I held out for probably about a good 7 months. And my friends was like, oh, you gotta see this TikTok too. I'm like, I ain't messing with that.
Right.
Man,
And then one
Same
night,
here.
I
Same
can't
here.
remember. It was one day I was just
I
bored,
think he turned me.
and then download the app, and I just remember that first time swiping, and it was so bad the first time that they had an advertisement or whatever. It was like, this is from TikTok. I think you should take a break. I was like, oh man. I'm like,
I ain't never hit that one. But what's crazy to me about TikTok is how fast they hit your algorithm. So if you watch 3 cooking, smoking, whatever in a row, that's that's all you'll see for the next. I told Dana, she was like, "What are you always watching on TikTok? You always watching food stuff?" I said, "Food and big booty bitches." That's all TikTok got is food and big booty bitches.
Give it that double.
videos.
No, it's crazy that I would
I'm
like
dying.
that. Like you said, just even watch it. Don't hit like on one of them.
Oh,
It would take over everything.
Bro, I'm
Not just TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. It would corrupt your whole platform.
Bro, I'm making some pizza casserole, something or another with some biscuits tonight while you playing. Because you know they always got the quick food. You know, I'll just take a can of biscuits and a half ounce of this and throw some mushrooms in it and look what you get. And you be like, damn, that shit look good as hell.
Right.
But like, damn, you just use just dough, like biscuit dough for your pizza crust.
And speaking of cooking, and the one I got into was the air fryer. I like one of those TikToks of this thing in the air fryer.
Yeah.
I went to Kroger, bought everything.
You air fryer? You got the fryer pan? Yeah. That shit looked commercial, right? He wasn't playing. He dropping whole chickens in it.
No, but the air fryer really changed the game for everything. Like
Everything.
Like other than like putting like a pizza in the oven, I literally couldn't tell you the last time I really done anything in the oven.
That's how I.
Yeah, bro. What my household has, we have everything, bro. We got an air fryer, we got a smoker, I got a grill, I got two Instapots, I got crock pots, I got an oven, I got everything.
Something getting cooked.
Right.
You know, I like to eat, so sometimes. Well, we still got the microwave.
Yeah.
Still got the microwave. hit you with a hot pocket every now and again. You know, they make healthy hot pockets now. I got the keto friendly something or another, broccoli and cheese, something crazy like that. Yeah.
That's still something I haven't dove into to see what that's all about. The whole keto movement. I still haven't really.
It's not good for you.
No.
I mean, you got to have carbs. That's just period. You can't go carb free. You got to have carbs. Your body needs carbs. Pretty much. I loved it too because like shit. What I can eat 12 pounds of bacon? Cool. But now it's like nah, man. Your body needs carbs. You need carbs.
A little bit.
Yeah, something. So any shout outs before we get up out of here, fellas?
I want to shout out Nina's Sheep Boutique and this shop and sip that's gonna jump off here.
Sip and shop.
Sip and shop.
Sip and shop. Sip and shop pop up. That's a tongue twister, ain't it? Sip and shop pop up. Yeah, definitely come down the 20th and 21st. AJ, shout some people out, bro.
Okay, 100%.
You know a lot of people. Let's go.
Okay, well, we're going to go to the phone list. Definitely want to shout out my pops and my mom, Sue Lavender and Aaron Lavender. Again, reason why I'm here. Again, I want to shout out to you guys and shout out to our brother TJ that's not here right now, but definitely shout out to you, my man.
For sure.
Shout out to my business partner and cousin Mondo, Spartan Financial. Shout out to our whole team at Spartan Financial. We see you doing your thing, so keep on doing it out. And then there's everybody that's been supporting you guys, man. That's, it's been crazy to see your guys' progress with BTT from this idea that you guys had to the movement that you guys have now.
Yeah.
It's incredible, Seeing you guys' merch. I saw my boy Jeff Kobe was rocking the hoodie.
Yeah.
He got me one too. Again, big shout out to Jeff at Monroe Nutrition.
Yes.
Definitely get your.
We will have merch on the 20th and 21st. Come on down to the Sip and Shop.
Sip and Shop. But yeah, just shout out to everybody that that's connected to us and the future people that's going to be in our lives too as well. So.
Facts. I definitely want to shout you out, my brother, because I just love everything that you're doing. I love your mindset. I know we don't get a chance to just sit down and really chop it up, but I'm going to make sure that we do that in the future because I just want to have just general conversations with you. And shout out to your moms, man. I see her here and there. She'll pop into Monroe real quick and then dip back out.
Do a quick drop in and drop out.
So
I'm here, I'm out.
Bro, I was DJing at the Christmas tree lighting. Turned around, it's AJ and Sue. Sue gives me a big ass hug. Disappeared. Never seen her since then. I'm like, you hanging out? No? Okay, cool. Yeah, man, but definitely a shout out to our sponsors. Shout out to 8 Mile Vodka and JC Quality Construction. And I forgot about my homeboy, Spooky Films. He's the one that did the intro. Check him out on all social media platforms at Spooky Films. He's got some big things coming up. He's got a game night coming up. He's got a masquerade ball. So if you see any of those things on the Facebook and in the interwebs and all that good stuff, man, give him a shout and go out and support one of the events. He's doing big things too.
Big things.
Yeah.
His stuff is incredible. Like,
Yeah.
it's really spooky.
Yeah.
Really spooky.
He, I told him we was on the same page because I wanted to do something for Mardi Gras. I just didn't know what I wanted to do, and I kept thinking, masquerade ball. But I'm like, it's gonna be. I don't have enough time to set that up. And then like literally 2 hours later, like boom, I'm like, this dude is like he got cameras around here or something, you know. I'm thinking shit, and he just popping it up. But he's doing a lot of big stuff. So man, yeah, shout out to you, Spooky. And I believe that's it for me. I'm your boy DJ Big Mike.
It's your boy R.O.
And this is AJ Lavender.
And this is Beyond the Tracks podcast. And we out.
We out.
Peace.
Doses.
Talk.